Hello everybody, and welcome to this week's Tech News segment where we scour a very small portion of the internet to find some trending topics that involve tech to discuss very briefly with you. And today it's going to kind of revolve around Facebook and the Super Bowl. So we'll start off with Facebook/Meta. And they sort of made a big announcement that they're potentially going to be pulling out of Europe with Facebook and Instagram. Now, it might not be that big of a deal since Europe only accounts for about 15% of their daily users, but they do account for a high amount of their revenue stream, a disproportionately high amount of their revenue stream based on the users. So it might be a big deal maybe for their stock, but maybe not so much for the actual users. If you're watching this, our channel, and you're in Europe, is that something that you're potentially going to be affected by? Do you use Facebook? Do you use Instagram a lot? Make sure you let us know down in the comments. And secondly, is the big game. Super Bowl's coming up, and that's a huge deal. This year, they're sort of making a bigger push, I guess, to watch in VR because it's a little more available now. So there's an app called Big Screen, and if you haven't heard of this one, it's a pretty cool app to use. You can download it onto your Oculus, you can use it on a Rift headset. So there's a few different ways you can use this with different VR headsets, but it allows you to basically sit in a virtual theater and watch the big game with friends, with strangers, by yourself. So it just gives you a different perspective of watching that big game. Is this something that you guys use for any VR headset users out there? Is this exciting for you? Is this kind of meh, whatever, we're just gonna watch it on our big screen TV? Or is it something you're gonna take advantage of, and how do you take advantage of that? We wanna hear about that too, so make sure you let us know down in the comments. So that's really all we have for this week. Wasn't a huge tech news week for you, but we'd love to hear your thoughts on what we talked about in this video. If you have any topics that you want to discuss further or take a closer look at, make sure you let us know. As always, we appreciate you guys watching. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next one.